confused. I sensed something was wrong and begged him to come home with me. Sometimes he responded, at times he did not. We all sat in the car, ready to go, when Sam jumped out again. His friend, meanwhile, talked to a policeman telling him that this is the missing person and we need help. He then addressed Sam. Sam ran away, although he didn't do anything. But let's not forget, he was in a psychosis full of fear and mistrust. What happened then is simply horrible. This cop called for more personnel. Soon they were chasing Sam and surrounding him in the backyard of Honseledijkstraat. Sam just wanted to be left alone. He had a small carving knife with a 7-centimeter blade that he took out and threatened himself with it. He knew something was wrong with him. That's why he asked for a medical doctor. He said, "Kann ich bitte einen Arzt haben?" Meaning, I need a doctor. He said it in German. Meanwhile, his friend who called the cop for help arrived at the fence, informing everybody that he could help. And Sam's mom, me, was around the corner. The psycholans arrived, offered help. But police took over. Ignored psycho ambulance, the friend didn't get me from the parking lot. Instead, they shouted at Sam, threatened him with their firearms, attacked him from behind with a dog. I don't even want to think about the fear of death Sam must have had. The panic that made him cry out. 8 cops with firearms surround a young man already on the ground. This they call self-defense. Are you kidding us? And they shoot for what? One of the shooters, the bald one, admits to have purposely shot Sam in the chest area to put an end to it. He wanted to kill Sam. He is a brutal killer. 1 year after, thank you. What happened ever since? Both shooters were not tested for drugs or substance abuse. No psychological tests of the policemen. No suspending. Can you imagine? No questioning of residents living there at Honseledijkstraat. A lot of inconsistencies, such as no police officer was injured, no vests even scratched. But Mr. Frank Pauw, head of police in Amsterdam, said in Het Parool on August 15th, 2020, that his men acted in self-defense at a time where most policemen present at the crime scene did not even give their testimonies yet. By the way, he hasn't apologized yet. The journalist, hello? The journalist Ruben Koops from Het Parool interviewed Frank Pauw. He lives right there and filmed Sam getting killed. Although he was an eyewitness, he claimed in German Bild TV, Sam had a 30-centimeter chef knife, he was told by police. Police claim they never said this. Koops cannot remember who said it. But 4 months the media took over with lies about a long knife that destroyed Sammy's and our reputation. By the way, I know that there was a recent article released by Het Parool on Sammy's date of death. It makes me sad, it makes me cry what they write about Sammy. To me, it's like Sammy is being killed a second time. The cop with the body cam is friends with a bald-headed shooter and talked to him after the shooting. Guess what happened to the only body cam? Yes, right. It didn't work. What a coincidence. And all of this being covered up and believed by a state prosecutor who has obviously no common sense and is not interested in the truth or justice. She decided to not prosecute the two shooters. I'm not supposed to tell you her name. I was already threatened 2 days ago to be sued because I'm revealing too much information, and this is highly criminal what I'm doing. But killing my son is not a what? Sorry. So I'm the criminal. They just want to hide. They are just hiding. This is all they can do. Come up in their uniforms, kill and hide and get away with it. There are more scandals. We are not supposed to talk yet because it might ruin the investigation that is going on. But believe me, it will all get out in the public soon. And you will be surprised. Or maybe you won't. Sam still had plans. He wanted to go back to Bangkok where he had his girlfriend. He wanted to learn Spanish and travel the world. He had a personal notebook where he wrote down how grateful he was for all the little things in life. In the book Immune by Win Sylvester, he states what's really important for him in life. More giving, less expecting. Trust, love, and gratitude were the things he mentions. On his Apple Watch, there's still a lock screen saying, grateful 24/7, 365. On August 15th, last year, we as family planned to celebrate Sam's birthday. Do you know what we did August 15th last year? We had to drive to Amsterdam to identify his body. The day will come where police cooperate better with psycholants in Amsterdam, and nobody who is confused gets shot. The day will come where the truth is revealed. The day will come where justice will prevail. The day will come where the ones responsible will be held accountable. Thank you again for being here and supporting us. No justice, no peace.
No justice,
No peace. Thank you. Thank you for coming here, supporting us as family. It means a lot to us. Thank you.
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No
peace! No peace! No peace! No peace! No peace!
No justice!
Fuck the police! Kill the cops! No peace!
Okay, the next speaker is Marisela da Cuba. She will speak for Control Alt Delete. Zo? Ja. Hi. Lieve mensen, ik sta hier vandaag namens Control Alt Delete. Sinds de dood van Mitch Henriquez monitort Control Alt Delete hoeveel mensen overlijden onder de verantwoordelijkheid van de politie. Sinds 2016 zijn dat 54 personen.